I'd like to show you today is a method for finding peer-reviewed or scholarly research articles that you can use for your senior paper. Just to review really briefly, a peer-reviewed article is one that you read to find out very detailed, highly specific research information about a particular topic. If it's peer-reviewed or scholarly, that means that it's been reviewed by people with doctoral degrees like MDs, PhDs, etc. So that's the type of research that you need at least 2 articles from. Three or four would be even better if you could do that. But you need some of that research for your senior project or else it won't work. Okay. Now let's play around with Google Scholar a little bit. I'm going to show you a couple things here and essentially what's best practice for finding articles. So let's try Hollywood racism. Let's see if you're researching what arguments are out there, what research has been done about racism in Hollywood. So you can see there is a lot already. This is kind of a good place to start as far as seeing if you can find any sort of article that'll clue you in on Hollywood racism. Now, you'll see there's a lot of, articles on this page, but not everything on here you'll be able to download. What you need to do is you need to, if you see where my mouse is hovering right here, where it says PDF and then this little part on the side, that is what you need to look for. So these 2 articles right here, you can click these and go straight to the PDF and read that and download it. You want to be able to download it and save it to your Google Drive because then you'll be able to access it whenever you need it. You don't need to go back and look for it or anything like that. Okay, so let's try this one. Synthetic racism, white redemption, and black stereotypes in magical Negro films. So let's say then I click this semantic scholarship and boom, here's the article. Okay, the whole thing looks to be here. It looks to be about as long as most scholarly articles normally are. This probably looks very daunting to some of you just by me scrolling through it, but I promise you we will look through that more at a later date. But this looks like a perfect article to use for our experiment here. Now, what you need to make sure that you do is save it. So on Google Chrome or any browser you're using, you want to click this button right up here, this download button. Okay. Then you want to save it preferably to your Google Drive in a folder that will kind of organize for you in class, again at a later date, where you can access all of your research and that kind of stuff. So what I would do is I would save it as, let's just say Hollywood Racism Article 1. And then we'll put it, for the sake of this class, we'll just save it to Google Drive. That's where my Mac saves everything. And then we click save. And then you have it in your Google Drive permanently. And all you have to do is click on it. So for citation purposes, all this stuff up here, which you'll need for your senior project when we make a works cited page, references page, that's all there. You'll have all of that, okay? So let's exit out of there. And I want to show you one more technique. Now, this one is useful, especially for finding articles on .gov or .edu sites. Mr. Kirchhoff is a big fan of this, and Mr. Sievert uses it as well. Okay, so all you have to do is type in a topic. So, for example, it would be like site.edu, edu, or site:/.gov. And then you would put your topic before one of these. So let's get rid of this one and do Hollywood racism site.edu. What this is going to do then is search only for education websites, or if you do the other one, it would be a .gov websites. But for this case, it'll check lots and lots of university websites or other highly educational websites. .edu and .gov at the end of a URL typically means that it's a credible source, okay? So let's try that and see what we get. And sure enough, we get lots and lots of scholarly research, okay? A couple of these, I believe this is one of the ones that we looked at already, or that was in our Google Scholar page. But additionally, lots and lots of other ones here. Is Hollywood racist? But that's from Berkeley, which would be a great resource. And then we also have Sleaze and Racism in Netflix's Hollywood, so something much more recent. This is from April 29th already. There is a lot on here already, and a lot you can find using this method. The other one then is if you want to do a .gov website. So pretty similar, but again, we find much more here about different types of racism, okay? And sometimes, and if you look down here, there's a tangential topic about sexism too, okay? So lots and lots of good stuff. That about does it for what I wanted to show you with this. But this is how you should check whatever you narrow down your topic to for your senior project, or whatever you're thinking about researching. This is the method. These are the 3 methods, I should say, that you want to try to make sure that there's research out there. If there aren't scholarly articles out there, then you're not going to be able to write about it. Okay? Email me if you have any questions, and thanks for watching. Bye.